Hello everyone and welcome to a new Horizon 4 episode. It's been a while since my last Rivals run here in Horizon, so I thought we could go through a couple of tips for this week's Rivals together, so that anyone can improve the Rivals time. Before we start, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing for more Forza and other car games videos. Your support is much appreciated. Thanks! Currently, I'm sitting around position 700. Not a bad place, I'd say, but let's play a bit and see if we can actually improve it. I'll start with a short demo run, just so you know which gears are best to be used from my point of view, for a better lap time. So, going to the first long chicane, try to get as close as possible to the flags, then brake late but before hitting the red line. Even though this car can brake, you're on snow and down the slope, so you'll be getting close to the red line faster than you'd expect, as the car is also heavy and those forces work against you here. Remember that this car also has a tendency to spin, so help it gain back traction with gentle use of the acceleration. Then just try not to hit the fences, as they'll just slow you down. Getting to the second corner, you might be able to enter it in third, but up the hill you'll definitely need second, till the red line, as I'll explain in just a bit why. I'd recommend second all the way and not bother with third here. Following are two easy wide corners, followed by an icy uphill corner, which will make your suspension work, thus losing a bit of traction, which makes it easy to spin or slide it here, so be careful. Once you get used to those as well, full throttle with gentle steering and you're off to bring it home. Don't worry if at times you mess up the cornering, just focus on the last two corners first to maximize your next lap entry speed, thus increasing your chances to improve. Now let's talk about the settings before actually doing some runs to further try and improve my own time. So ABS is basically the only one that I keep active, as I'm almost always hard on the brakes, trying to slow down as late as possible, while still making the turn hopefully. Why I keep the traction and stability off, you might ask yourselves? Well, because they tend to slow you down. They help you run be safer, so less likely to hit the barriers, but slower because they cut the power to the wheels as soon as you slide a bit. So if you want a better time, you might have to get rid of those too. Just learn to be a bit more gentle to the controller and you'll get used to it. And now the most important factor of them all, manual transmission. The manual transmission is the most important for an improved Rivals time, as you'll see in just a moment while I try to improve. It really helps you get the revs higher than auto would. And in the Hammer Mercedes on this winter circuit, which forces you go uphill, it really helps going as close as possible to the red line before shifting. You'll only need 3 gears for this race, and the most important one is the second, which redlines at 137 uphill and up to 141 if you're going downhill. It is important to shift as close as possible to that 137, as the torque of the car is just not enough to carry it up the snowy hill smoothly until around 134. That's where the third gear starts to pull, and as you might have already noted, if you played Rivals with an automatic transmission, it shifts a bit sooner, thus dragging you down. Now with everything explained, we can go on and check if we can actually improve our time. And before I forget, another important factor is to set a ghost that is actually faster than you, as that not only shows you a better line, but motivates you to push harder in order to catch up. So now let's start all over again. We've got good entering speed, trying to keep it down the slope and hard on the brakes. Help it gain traction with slow acceleration. Keep it in second. Shift. The ghost actually makes it look easy. We'll never catch up, but still we'll we are not doing that bad. Slowly here. And try to maximize your next lap entry speed. And it looks like we've already improved our time by just a bit. A bit of sliding here, so this will definitely not be a record. Another error there. So messing up a couple of corners will definitely make you miss your time that you're targeting, but in this case you must focus on the last two corners and make the most out of them. Shifted a bit too early there, but the next lap entry speed was not that bad. So I guess you got the idea by now. Wheel spin will definitely kill your time. So let's forward like 30 laps now. Good shifting there, right on the edge. Down the slope. Bit of an error there, and hard on the brakes. Try to keep it steady. No wheel spin, that's good. Cut the corner a bit, but it was fine. And steady with the last corner. Almost touched the corner a bit. And it looks like we've managed to improve the time, so I guess that's kind of it. Don't think I can actually improve a lot from here. A lot of the wheels locked a bit there, even with the ABS, making the car slide. So yeah, it looks like we did it. We've managed to improve the time even further using the tips that we've briefly discussed. So this new record would bring us just around place 277. Just between 277 and 276 actually. Hope you've liked this new Rivals episode, and if you did, please consider subscribing for more Forza and other racing game videos. Your support is much appreciated. Thanks for watching, and see you on Wednesday with the upcoming weekly Forzathon completion for Autumn 29. Till then, have fun racing!